The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Western has the kickoff team on the field as we are about ready to start. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blocker. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. The Wildcats offense will have its first possession of the game. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, the inside give. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirt.
Turning it on! Spins away from the defender. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They're able to keep him out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 72 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. Runs through a tackle. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Set to kick off.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this, it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Pulls and fires complete. A most efficient. Pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll send the back in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll sneak it. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the ground, it's Porter. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Stone. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They're going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. At the 40, there he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Dixon. Let's talk for a second about Illinois. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back, gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Wildcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking downfield, it's Stone. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Runs through the tackle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Dixon. Touchdown Illini! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Takes the handoff. It's Porter. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Can't get him to the ground. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quick spin on the right. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Stone. Right on target this time. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Complete. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Northwestern ready to dial one up on 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Got a man. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Nice move there. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
1st and goal, Northwestern.
Back to pass, it's Stone. Got his man out of the backfield. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now after the misfire, it leaves them with 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Number 82.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here. At the very end of the first half, you've got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback guys. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Farrell. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw it Stone. Quickly complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. These guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They'll give it to the back. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, finding a line. And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Rides the back and leaves it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up second.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive line when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Clement. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Bringing the heat. Pressure in his face and he lets it fly. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. It's complete to the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give on the inside. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35.
1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Stone. The sure hands, it's Covey. Still on his feet at the 45. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. He makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man quickly. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Good enough for a 1st down.
They'll go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I think sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Safe completion on the screen. He's out past the 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. The give to the tailback.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Arkin. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains and he's got it up to 34. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on 2nd down. Caught over the middle, it's Arkin. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
4th down coming up.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like it. Offense, doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
Dropping back, it's Stone. Going up top. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
That's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Arkin. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, that was pretty easy for the quarterback, right? You just need a few yards to pick up that first, so you find the tight end, put it on his body, let him go do the work, and you keep the drive alive.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose it?
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clement. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The play action fake. They're working that left side. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Breaks the tackle. Got room to work. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. He's got it on the run. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to pass, it's Stone. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Northwestern right back to the line.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Got it set up on the outside. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds us back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3.
First and goal, Northwestern.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. To the air, it's Stone. Oh, they're after him! And the defense makes a play, sacking him back in the 10. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to... He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Time is of the essence, just under a minute to go as they line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. From the gun, the ground game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.
Number 4 in punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's Stone. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Brings it in down the left side. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll